Hey now, wrestling fans, Bryce Remsburg here in your CHIKARA Event Center, and get psyched because the fun will be mandatory this weekend when we return to live event action in New York City, Manhattan to be more specific, Hex Kitchen to be more specific, Stage 48 to be even more specific. The bell will ring at 7 o'clock this Saturday night. Action-packed, top to bottom, wonderful card of events on tap for New York City this Saturday night. Atomico's action as Ultra Mantis leads the Spectral Envoy into war against Sidney Bacabella's Wrecking Crew. Juan Francisco de Coronado may see his little honor roll come to a screeching halt at the hands of New York's own War King, Eddie Kingston. Not to mention the rematch of the century. Big day here. First time making his event center debut. I know I'm excited. Smooth Sailin, Ashley Remington, rematch of the century against the Kentucky gentleman Chuck Taylor, and Mr. Remington himself is gracing us with his presence. Let's all look on in awe.
Smooth sailing.
Setting sail for New York City. What an exciting journey we have! Ooh, and what an honor it'll be for me to step in the ring yet again with one of CHIKARA's most talented individuals.
And might I add, a very handsome man, Chuck Taylor.
I'll bring my A game, and you do the same, but I hope you do one more. I hope you bring with you the secret to your luscious, beautiful, silky smooth hair. Chuck, what's your secret? You gotta tell me. I must know.
Is it maybe Cambodian passion fruit extract? Do you put freshly harvested Sherpa oil in your hair?
Ah, you'll never tell, will you, old spore?
One thing's for sure. We're gonna lock fisticuffs in the Big Apple.
But I do hope you consider it bringing the secret to your gorgeous hair. Things are gonna get smooth in New York City.
As we drift on through the night. Smooth sailing with champagne.
Gripping, awe-inspiring, beautiful words from Smooth Sailing Ashley Remington. If it's possible, I think we'd all like to see that again. No? Okay, well, watching it when it's over. Beautiful words. Smooth Sailing Ashley Remington, undoubtedly ready for combat with Chuck Taylor this Saturday night. The Osirian Portal will be ready for combat 2-on-2 in non-title action against the Campeones de Parejas, the Pieces of Hate. Speaking of tag teams, four-corner tag team elimination action where one team could leave New York with 3 points and a golden ticket title shot. From there, we're taking our chow to Up 95. We're going to hang out. We're going to end up at the Wonderland Ballroom in Revere, Mass. Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. bell time. On top, I mentioned Campeones de Parejas, the Pieces of Hate, making their first title defense of the season against the Red Hot Throwbacks. Dasher Hatfield and Mark Angelo Setti have 4 points. They're cashing them in Boston this Sunday afternoon at the Wonderland Ballroom. Well, there's going to be a lot more on the line in Boston this Sunday afternoon. Trios action as the Baltic Siege have been on a collision course with the Polar Barons Block Party for all of Season 13 into Season 14, and they are going to lock horns one more time, this time in a flag match this Sunday afternoon in the exact city where Paul Revere carried that flag into Boston. Well, the Polar Baron, he's not from Boston, but he's standing by. Very angry words on this encounter.
Block Party, you have failed Martov Sickelmeyer, the Polar Baron, for the last time. On July 20th in Boston, Massachusetts, you will participate in a flag on the pole match. It pains me to say this. Block Party, if you fail your Polar Baron one last time, I'm going to return to the motherlands forever.
Well, Well, seeing how fired up the Polar Baron is the impression that I get, the Block Party won't be throwing themselves any tea party with one more disappointment. That's not all. This Sunday afternoon in Boston, one-on-one, first time ever, the aforementioned gorgeous, smooth sailing Ashley Remington to go one-on-one with the leader of the band, Archibald Peck, and it's going to be a regular Boston Massacre 10-man tag team action as Grand Champion Icarus leads the Gen 1 Originals and the Osirian Portal into all-out war with the Flood. 3.0 to see tag team action against the Auditorium and so much more. That's this Sunday afternoon in Boston. What are you waiting for? Go to CHIKARAPro.com, grab your tickets, end up at Stage 48 tomorrow night, 7 p.m. bell time. That's concert-style seating, or take your chances. Get your tickets for Boston this Sunday afternoon. I mean, reserve seating is sold out. General admission still available at the Wonderland Ballroom in Revere. When we're all done, we'll head over to Cheers. Normal bias around. It's going to be a great time. The fun-filled Lucha Super Party is headed its way up I-95, and you're invited.